everybody, welcome back to Life Thoughts and Inspirations channel. Again, I am ERR Stories, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Today's topic is very timely because we are already in the middle of the year. It's July, and next week is gonna be August, September, October, November. Before we knew it, it's already end of the year. So today's topic is this. Let me get it for you. Okay, so how to keep yourself motivated when the going gets tough. That's really a tough question indeed. I have friends who would tell me that there are those times wherein they would wake up in the morning and it felt like they are just dragging themselves into going to their work or into attending their classes or really into pushing for what they've started. All right. So how do we keep ourselves motivated? We have to keep the fire burning. All right. Keep the fire burning. Letter F, you have to focus on the bigger picture. Focus on the bigger picture. My professor before, actually, he's the Dean of Psychology at Southville. Hello, Sir Ruel. He would always tell me that I have to look back on the reason why I even started doing something. So focus on the bigger picture. Why did you start doing something in the first place? If you really are going through challenges right now, like for example, you are how do I say this? You are working pretty hard and then you realize that your work is taking too much of your energy. Try to recall the very first day when you attended work. Like, what did it feel like? Our work is a blessing, all right? I know you've prayed about it. You prayed about your work. So you have to go back to the bigger picture or to the very reason why you even started doing something. Focus on the bigger picture. Letter I, what do you think is letter I? Letter I is, this one is very important. You have to improve on your, what do you think is the word? You have to improve on your sleeping habits. Yes, you have to improve on your sleeping habits. Because sometimes we get demotivated because we do not have the energy anymore. And one of the reasons is really lack of sleep. As much as possible, if you cannot have 8 hours of sleep, try to have at least 6 hours of sleep or do power nap, or during break time you can do that. I remember in college, during lunchtime I would do power nap as well so that I will be really energetic the whole day. Letter R is, what do you think is letter R? It is okay. Letter R is reduce your time in social media. Okay, I am also guilty with this. Sometimes we get to spend a lot of time in social media instead of doing other things that are of priority. Let's say, for example, you get at home, instead of sleeping or doing power nap or doing other stuff that would improve your craft, you end up spending most of your time in social media. Social media, it's not bad. In fact, I have a lot of friends from social media I've met over the internet, especially through Wattpad. But if you spend most of your time just scrolling, then it gets to a point that you spend more than an hour of doing such, and it's not so healthy anymore. All right. And then the last letter is letter E, which is okay. Energize yourself. You have to find a way to bring back the old you, the excitement that you had before when you started doing that particular thing. So you find ways that would make you energetic, enthusiastic. It could be, if you're into music, then maybe expose yourself into music. Okay. You can listen to the radio, FM stations, or even watch um, movies that would really bring out the energy in you. Okay. Again, so let's have a recap. How do you keep yourself motivated when the going gets tough? Number one, you have to focus on the bigger picture and look back on why you even started doing one thing, or making a decision. Letter I is, of course, to have yourself improve your sleeping patterns. Okay, have enough sleep, maybe at least 6 hours if you can't have 8 hours. Letter R is to reduce time you spend in social media, because social media in a way takes so much of your time without you knowing it, because you get to be entertained. And of course, letter E is to energize yourself. Of course, another thing that would really bring out the fire back in you is really to pray about it. I mean, find a quiet time wherein you can really do reflection and lift up everything to the Lord. Okay, so that's all for now. I hope I inspired you in a way. So there, please do subscribe and click on the bell button for notification. God bless you.